Came across this post recently and I wanted to respond publicly to help some wives out who might be feeling the same. This wife commented, "Women with good men, please value your husband. I am in a bitter, spiteful marriage. I regret the day ever meeting him, and I look at these kind men and say, wow, I wish my husband was like that." If you know that you have a good man, stop what you're doing and tell him you appreciate him. Call, text, tap him, and tell him, "I pray to God my marriage works out, but the more I stay with this man, the more I resent him." And so my response to her was, how about we value him even if he isn't good? See, anytime you are comparing your marriage to someone else's marriage, you are in the wrong. And I guarantee you, you are not seeing the full picture. I remember a time I compared somebody else's love story to my own. It was actually a proposal. I was watching this proposal on YouTube at the time of this couple who, I guess she always wanted to jump out of a plane. And so what he did, he set up for her to jump out of the plane. And then when she got down to the bottom, he was down there and proposed to her. And I was like, wow, look at that. That is so beautiful. And wow, that was a lot of thought and effort and all of this different kind of stuff, right? And so here I am comparing these two stories, right? My reality to the illusion of what I saw online. And guess what? These few years later, that couple is divorced. And where am I? My marriage is the strongest that it has ever been. Why? Because it was built on the solid foundation of the Word of God. And so the point is, we have to stop comparing our situations, our circumstances to what we are seeing on the outside and other people online, on TV, on social media, on wherever, because guess what? We don't have the full story. We don't have the full picture. And you know what? The strongest marriages are the ones who go through seasons of hardship but choose to fight through them together. And oftentimes, those hardships are the couples fighting each other, the spouses fighting each other and realizing, wait a minute, we are not each other's enemy, but we do have a common enemy, which is the devil. And so let's turn around and start fighting him, even if that's one of you at a time, right? Even if it's you, the wife, who says, you know what, I recognize that you are not my enemy, but we do have an enemy, which is the devil. I'm gonna, instead of facing you and arguing with you and fighting with you, I'm gonna turn that same energy around and I'm gonna get into the Word and I'm gonna clap back at the devil with the Word of God. And that is when I will begin to see my marriage transform, my mind will be renewed.